let's get right into this video. 3 fashion mistakes literally everyone makes. Not even just depending on what your gender is, what fucking place you live in the world, what kind of style you got. These are 3 things that I felt are just entirely universal. So, let's get out of this little conference room. Let's get fucking after it. Let's go. So guys, I thought about making myself a little cappuccino type thing, right? Probably the fuck not. I won't go to bed tonight, so let's scratch that idea. Keep it moving. All right, students, as we're gathered here today, you guys want to see my students? There's a lot. So guys, as we're gathered here today, there are 3. I just gotta do this normally. I can't do it like that. So guys, there's 3 common fashion mistakes that literally everyone can make. I've been guilty of literally all 3, and I just want to share them with you so you don't make the same mistakes and you apply this kind of thing into your own personal life. So, first rule, know your measurements. What I mean by that is know your sleeve length, your waist, your chest, and your inseam. Those main 4 are just incredibly crucial when it comes to tailoring. When it comes to ordering from a brand, for example, that you're not familiar with, or like from another country and their sizing's like different, and you're getting more like playful and creative with your own personal style, you're really gonna want to know your measurements, because it's just like rule number 1. It's like learning the fucking alphabet, you know? A, B, C, E, you know the fuck. Did I really just fuck up the alphabet? Okay. But what kind of goes with like also knowing your measurements is like, say you're getting married one day, right? So I'll hope so. Maybe, yes, no, maybe so. I don't fucking know. You get your suit tailored. You don't know your inseam. You don't know your waist size. You don't know the sleeve length. You don't know just fucking instinct, like anything. Know that shit. Write it in your phone. Put it in your notes. Fucking write that shit on your mirror. If you're really about this fashion shit, that's something you want to know. So, on to number 2. All right, guys. So the second, like, just top mistake that people make when it comes just, to fashion mistakes is do not buy stuff strictly because it's a trend. And what I think this really kind of comes down to and ties into is the whole concept, if you really like dig deep into it and like truly think about this, is like consumer behavior. And literally what I mean by that is like why is someone buying like the piece? Does that come down to it being like a celebrity wearing it? Because that's a huge reason why people do it. Or is it like social media? Or is it like group acceptance? And kind of what I mean by like group acceptance is like the masses just accept like this is something cool, and you see people you like or fuck with like doing that thing and you rock with it. It's almost on like a psychological level. You know what I'm saying? An example of like this like group acceptance theory that I kind of have developed is like right now why in 2016 were skinny jeans that were ripped up, like paint splatter, everything like the shit, and now like baggy pants, even parachute pants are like the shit now. Kind of see where I'm going with this, because it's just like a trend and it's been like a thing. And what I want to make very clear here is I am 120,000 million % totally guilty of falling for like trends, but I still tie that into my personal style. So what really needs to be like done from this concept is like, don't buy stuff because it's a trend and you might not even enjoy it. Buy stuff because you actually enjoy that shit. Like trends trigger like literally like acceptance of something like weird, and that's what kind of gives trends like a lot of power and like influences, because it's like something that like, another example would be like Sambas being like way more like fly than like an Air Force One maybe right now, like why is everyone wearing like the Samba? Maybe it's Emma Chamberlain, maybe it's fucking the Gucci Adidas collab. There's just reasons for like these things. So follow my lead, see what I'm saying. Stick true to you and don't just buy shit because it's trendy. So anyways, on to number 3. Okay guys, I'm also in shorts and a t-shirt right now, and it's nighttime and it's like 33 degrees outside. So check this out. One thing that's cool is there is a view. The thing that's not cool is how freezing it is. I hope you enjoyed that. Why I literally froze my ass off. But anyways, what's up, New York City? It's Portland, Oregon. Psych. All right, guys, slight change in scenery for number 3. The third mistake that people, you got to hear me out on this, because it's not really like a definitive, like, this is your mistake, but it's more of like, we need to acknowledge this in a way to like move forward and proceed more healthily. You know what I'm saying? Let's get right into it. There is no right or wrong in fashion. And what I mean by that is whether you're in fucking Berlin, Germany, Australia, LA, New York, Miami, all those places curate their own kind of vibe, sense of style that kind of sprawls out amongst the masses unless you're like a real like standout. You get it? And just because like fucking Drake said something's cool, Justin Bieber said something's cool, Selena Gomez, fucking Emma Chamberlain, any celebrity, Kim Kardashian, you name it, says something's cool, that might be cool to them. That does not mean it needs to be cool to you, and it truly might not stick to your own aesthetic or vibe. So just be like aware of that. Just because like I think something's cool or I have an opinion on something doesn't mean that your opinion isn't just as valid, even if it's like the polar opposite. We're all like in this world to just kind of like connect, vibe, build, and like make each other's lives just better. I think we're all supposed to be of service to people at the end of the day, So I think what something's really important to acknowledge is like there are no right or wrongs in fashion, but in my own opinion, I think there is a wrong if you're trying to recreate someone else's like style that's like clearly unique to them. And I think there's a right when you find your own personal style and you're able to curate like trends with that. And like, I just think that's like the epitome of like dope, like that's it's just cool as fuck. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna do it for Vlogmas number 3. Happy Merry fucking Christmas. This is like actually insane that I'm committed to doing these 24, 25, maybe even 30 vlogs every day in a row. This takes like a lot more time than a lot of you guys might think, but I do this because I really do enjoy this and I want to grow bigger on social media, and I feel like I have like some to really, really offer. I don't even feel like that. I know I do. So if you're rocking with me now, like that is love you beyond belief. Okay guys, I don't even know what to tell you, but it's like 33 degrees, wind chill's literally like 21. I'm shivering, I'm on the fucking rooftop. I'm closing out today's video.